Have you ever been stuck in a rut, deep divers? I have. And what does being stuck in a rut feel like, Ralph? Being stuck in a rut is like listening to a very irritating sound and you don't know where it's coming from. You check under the bed. It's not that. You check in the cupboard. It's not there. You check your phone. It's not that. You start doing a bit of that. Oh my gosh! And that too. In other words, deep divers, it's a pain in the ass. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we are out here in this mysterious art gallery. Another wonderful day. We're just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Getting ourselves out of that rut. I'm sending you tons of good ass energy. Take that, take that, take that. Shout out to everybody who was on the Instagram live call yesterday. And if you don't know, deep divers, you are missing out big time. Instagram at Infinite Waters. Someone asked me on the live call, Ralph, how can I get out of this rut I have been in? And I'm like, okay, I got to do a video on this. I have to do a video on this because this affects so many people. Deep divers, I was there. I was stuck in a rut. And sometimes it feels like your life is over. It's coming to an abrupt end and you're like, wait, I still gotta find where the cat down the road is. I still gotta travel the world. Deep divers, there is hope. I managed to get myself out of that rut. I'm about to share with you how to do it. After this video, you are no longer going to be in that rut. You're going to be with Ralph Smart on the beach sipping a mango juice. Not a bad life, is it? And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? Beautiful deep divers, let me share with you what's helped me along my journey. Get out of that rut and stop feeling sorry for myself, because that's what happens, right? When you are stuck in that rut, you start to feel sorry for yourself. You have a pity party and invite all the cats down the road. What helped me along my journey was to realize this, deep divers. It is okay to get stuck in a rut. In fact, each one of us in life is going to get stuck in a rut, because things will happen to all of us. Things will happen to all of us at any given point in time. It's okay to be there. When you are stuck in a rut and nothing is going your way, you might be unemployed. You might feel that all of your friends are leaving you behind. They're financially healthy and you're just there broke. Or all of your friends are married, loved up, and you're just single. Or it's just not happening the way you want it to happen for you. Now you're sweating. Now you're looking a little bit shaky, baby. Well, that's happened to me before, deep divers. And I realized this. Be there, but don't stay there. What? Slow motion this side. I even did a little samba, baby, when I was stuck in that rut, deep divers. I actually started to smile a bit too. I'm like, cool, right? Because I learned how to become an alchemist. When you are down, when you are on your last legs, when the end is nigh. It seems nigh, but it's not, right? Stay there. Be there. Really feel what it feels like to be stuck in that rut. It's uncomfortable, Ralph. I want to leave. Oh, I know. It's like that irritating sound, right? And you don't know where it's coming from. Exactly, Ralph. I don't want to be here anymore. Well, I had to learn how to stay in that rut and say, actually, it's not that bad after all. What makes being in a rut uncomfortable is your resistance to be where you are right now. And resistance makes stronger. The more you want to get out of that rut, the more the universe is like, you just stay there, okay? So I'm like, okay, universe, I'm just gonna stay here. And all of a sudden I got myself out of that rut because I was surrendering. I'm like, okay, let me stay in this rut. Let me feel the burn. Let me feel what it feels like to be down and out. And guess what? The more I stayed in this rut, deep divers, the more I was there, I realized, okay, that's not the biggest problem. It's where I am mentally. Be there, but don't stay there forever. Stay there for a little bit, maybe a week, but don't stay there forever. Because this too shall pass, no matter how bad it seems, deep divers. A lot of crazy ass stuff has happened to Ralph Smart. And I allowed myself to be there, surrendered to it, but I didn't stay there forever. I said, okay, I gotta go. Bye, rut. You see, deep divers, we have to be honest with ourselves and ask ourselves, how did we get in this rut in the first place? There's always a reason to everything. For me, it was because I had exhausted all of my energies working in this matrix, doing the same thing over and over and over again, like a loop, playing over and over again. And then eventually, you realize there's nothing new here. And this monotony, this daily routine has become toxic. And now you get stuck in a rut because you can't go anywhere else. Because everywhere else you go has become a trap. Your job feels like a rut. Your relationship feels like a rut. Coming home feels like a rut. Meeting certain family members feels like you're being stuck in a rut again. So you have to learn how to change all of your interactions. You have to learn how to change your environment. You have to learn how to change your routine to a routine that serves you. A lot of us, we are into control. We want to control every single aspect of our lives. We have become control freaks. And this is actually what gets us stuck in the rut. When you don't hold control, you have control. Oh, baby. So I let go of control, deep divers. I said, okay, universe, do your thing. I'm just going to trust the process. Remind yourself this every single day, deep divers. It's what I call the 3 R's. In your life, you're going to have to sometimes press restart. You're going to have to reboot. And you're going to have to refresh that browser. Right? You're going to have to do all of that. And the 4th R is reset. And once you've done that, deep divers, you're going to have to format the SD card. You see, a lot of us, we are carrying old energy with us everywhere we go. Everywhere we go, we are carrying old energy. We are seeing a new day with old eyes. That's how we get stuck in a rut. So it's time for a reboot, a restart, a refresh, a reset. and most definitely a format of the SD card. Now, how can we restart? We can press pause on our shitty little daily routine that has caused us so much distress, anger, and disappointment. We can press pause on that job which we go to, which makes us feel terrible. When you press pause on what is not working, you have to reassess and say, actually, what is it I want in life? Then know what you want. Then work every single day to move towards what you want and desire. Then you press play again. Now we start again. When you are in the rut, deep divers, realize this is a perfect opportunity to slow down. Because you've been speeding up and now you're in the rut. Now you want to go again. No. You got to slow down. There's a reason why you are in this rut, because if you don't stop, life will stop you. And it has stopped you. That's why you feel like you're stuck in a rut. You can't go anywhere, but you want to move. No, you got to realize that it's a good thing you are stuck in this rut, because now you can see things for what they actually are. You have a bird's eye view of your situation. Now you have to say, actually, what has being stuck in this rut taught me? It's taught me a lot of things, Ralph. Tell me that I was working too hard, that I was in the wrong job, that I got to try new things. Keep going. That I got to be in a different environment that uplifts me. Keep going. That I don't want to be here anymore. Okay, here's some tissue. Deep divers. You see, when I was stuck in a rut, when nothing was happening for me, I really thought I was going to be here forever. So I'm like, okay, screw this. Pass me the Coke. Pass me those greasy ass donuts. I don't care anymore. We're all gonna burn in hell. You get really pessimistic, deep divers, right? When you're stuck in a rut. So 7-day vegan challenge, fruits and vegetables are out of the question. Leafy greens are out of the question. Now you just want to eat bad food because your situation is bad. Now, to get yourself out of this rut you are in, when it's bad, ugly, don't eat foods that make you feel worse, ugly, destroyed. No, you want to eat superfoods that uplift your vibration. You want to eat these foods right now more than ever. Like when I was stuck in a rut and I started to learn, oh, I get it. Food is linked to mood. I said, pass me that green juice smoothie. All of a sudden I felt like the Incredible Hulk. And I just got out of that rut like it was nothing, because I was fully charged. But a lot of us, when the future looks bleak, we're like, oh, who cares? No, don't let your health go. Don't let go. Don't let yourself go, deep divers. Take good care of yourself. When you are stuck in a rut, that's the universe's way to say to you that, hey you, what? You need a break right now. Slow motion this side. I actually learned how to sleep in the rut, deep divers. I woke up, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can stay here all day. I actually fell in love with being stuck in the rut, because I said, oh, this is a break for me. I can reboot, I can recharge the battery and come back even stronger. I started to realize that my story was not over. In fact, my story was just beginning. Deep divers, how to get yourself out of that rut and trust the universe. Realize this, deep divers. No matter how high You fly? Ralph, I can't fly. Yes, you can, deep divers. I can fly. So can the cat down the road. No matter how high a bird flies, deep divers, it's got to come down to drink some water. So remind yourself, nobody can be on top forever. Okay? Everyone is going to take a trip back to the ground. Back to reality, as they say. Nobody can be on top forever. No artist can have consecutive number ones forever. Right? There's going to be a new artist on the block. And the other artist is going to feel like, hey, I'm stuck in a rut. No, it's just that everyone has a unique time to shine, deep divers. So I figured it out, deep divers. To get out of that rut, you have to realize that just because things aren't happening for you, it doesn't mean they won't happen for you in the future, or that now you are in a new chapter of your life. Okay? It's happened to me, deep divers. Okay? Like, there was a time when I was just waking up every single day and skating for like 12 hours. I felt so free. But then a new chapter occurred in Ralph Smart's life. I had to focus more on content creation. And I still feel free, but not like I used to when I was like 18. But I realize this is part of maturity, part of growing, part of evolution. So when you say I'm stuck in a rut, it really means that you are struggling how to deal with change. Right? So remind yourself, deep divers, no matter how high, you're going to have to come back low. We have to strive for balance in everything we do. Nobody can be on top forever. You don't need to be on top forever. Just make sure you are striving for balance. Deep divers, the unknown is what makes life beautiful. What? Slow motion this side. Say it again, Ralph. The unknown is what makes life beautiful. No, it doesn't, Ralph. It just makes life really scary. And that's why I'm stuck in this rut. I've been there, deep divers. When I didn't know what the future was holding for me. Because I'm like, oh my gosh, nothing is working out for me right now and it never ever will. And I'm stuck in this rut. And I'm afraid of what's going to come next. Yeah, we have this fear of the unknown. And this keeps us in our rut. Your rut, in other words, is your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is your biggest rut, your biggest prison. Oh, baby. So you have to say, actually, wait. To get out of this rut, I have to be bold. I have to be daring. I have to embrace the unknown because that's where the magic happens. And I have to stop feeling sorry for myself because that will keep you in the rut longer. I have to stop being afraid to take a chance on my dream because the universe reveals its secrets to those who have the guts to follow their hearts. I have to look forward instead of backwards. I have to stop hating myself right now because that won't help the situation. Deep divers, when you are stuck in a rut, when life is not happening the way you want, you're jammed in there, you can't move, just realize this. There is a reason why you are there. And one of the reasons are that your autobiography, oh my gosh, your autobiography is going to be even more epic. Because let's face it, life has really sent you a ton of bricks lately. Hard times, You've been on stage and bananas were thrown at you. So that means your autobiography is going to be even more epic. You are going to have so many more stories to tell. It's going to be unbelievable. You're going to be like, hey, this one time I had no money in my bank account. This second time I had to pick cockroaches out of my breakfast. This third time I didn't even have breakfast. Do you know, Ralph? I was denied over 100 applications for the job I really wanted. Okay. I'm finding this autobiography fascinating. That's why I bought it. So realize your story can become even more epic. This is an opportunity for you to show the universe what you are truly made of. That you won't be defeated. You see, deep divers, the reason why I connect with so many people is because I don't just say, hey, my life is perfect. I take you through the struggle. Your struggle will inspire people more than your perfect life. What? Slow motion this side. Gives you a bit of character, a bit of edge, a bit of pizzazz, right? Now you've got a whole new experience that you can help other people with who are going through the exact same thing. To get out of that rut, don't think of it as a negative experience. Think of it as a learning experience and extract as much wisdom from this experience, because my oh my, if you can do that, you can help the cat down the road out. Deep divers, to get yourself out of that rut and trust the process. You will be okay. I will be okay. Can you tattoo that on your face, please? And then tattoo that on your back, please. That can actually be a new song, and right? You will be okay. There were many a times, deep divers, I thought I wouldn't be okay because the situation was terrible. Where I found myself was not good. But I started to learn that if I could just say, I will be okay, I would be okay. And guess what, deep divers? I'm okay. So start saying that I will be okay. This too shall pass. This is just a brief moment in time, and the juice was worth the squeeze. You're going to look back when you were stuck in the rut and say, oh my gosh, I should have stayed there longer because I'm already writing about it. And that's the best part of the book. So have a sense of humor. Call a friend who can laugh at you sometimes and say, oh, you're stuck in a rut. I was there too. Get a unique perspective from those closest to you. Deep divers, remind yourself today, it can't rain forever. But while it's here, you better start dancing, doing a little samba, baby. And then just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Beautiful deep divers. We're just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. You'll be okay, deep divers. Shout out to everybody who's been getting the wonderful good ass prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes. If you've got a question or you want to be on the Instagram live, add me on Instagram at Infinite Waters. And the model search is still on. If you are a sexy ass model, whoa, with a lot of heart, DM me on Instagram at Infinite Waters. If this video resonated with you, deep divers, well, check out the new book then. For more information like this, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon. Have a beautiful day, deep divers, in that rut. Okay, you got out of that rut. Fantastic. Have a beautiful day then. Peace. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You. Oh, wait a minute. Deep divers, that irritating sound has gone. Yes. Yes! Peace.